Oh man, my day was made, y'all. I was laughing for like a minute straight when I saw this. But apparently XVault has had enough. He's blocked me. Just like the generic Eric. We're gonna get to this loser in a second too, has blocked me. Zubitech has also blocked me along with other people, which I find funny. I just can't handle what I'm doing over here and being an equalizer, on the Xbox side and exposing, all the weaknesses and all the mistakes that Sony has done this generation, show them that they need to be criticized too, and they just can't handle that. So when they don't get their way and they get put in the spotlight, they want to kind of try to like frame you a certain way to the public, take a screenshot and dig up old tweets. They're looking for something to cope. You know what I mean? Highlight you, try to make you look a certain way, all that type of stuff. Is like, man, look, bro, I love myself. I know who I am. So there's nothing you're going to be able to do about that. You know what I mean? How about you love yourself a little bit more and stop being so insecure and being a loser, getting your life all in the shit in the mud over the PlayStation system. They're not doing anything for you. You know what I mean? If you want to just become their remaster junkie, sure. I mean, yeah, go ahead, man. Like I said, I always own all, I play all. But at the end of the day, it just gets interesting how when you get deep in on this stuff, there's some people that just start to show you how much of a loser and a coward they really are. Um, so when you do this type of job, think about it. We clip people, we call people out. He was clipping Cody Eastwood and doing all those sorts of other things too. Talking about other people too. And now when it's his turn, he starts blocking, starts trying to start up stuff on Twitter. They were kind of trying to highlight this post that I did about Tata Gabriella, who's the actor who played obviously the character. What was her face? Damn it, what was her name? But she played a character on Sabrina when she did a really good job for her. I don't have a problem with the actor. She looks pretty solid in real life, you know what I mean? But when I saw the way that Naughty Dog used her in the Intergalactic Heretic Prophet game, I said what I said. And would you want me to feel guilty about it? It's exactly how I feel. You are presenting her as some bald-headed dyke that looks like Will Smith's wife. And like I said, the average male gamer would not want that as a presentation today. They would rather have a good looking woman or give me some hairstyles or something, right? So I made it quite clear that I don't like that ideology, right? And where it comes from. And they try to paint that a certain way and try to make me look like a certain way. I'm like, okay, if you have political identity issues, that's the way that you're taking it, and that's your problem. That's not my problem. I know what I meant when I said it. I don't want a bald headed dyke woman as a female protagonist in a like intergalactic setting. It's just off and weird. It feels like you're just trying to push something down my throat and force me to accept it. So therefore, I have a free will of choice, and my free will of choice said I deny it. So they try to dig up this post and try to like put this childish label on me and frame me in the public. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, you can go look at the post. You think I really care? Like, yeah, because I know what I meant. I know what I said. I have two problems with it. One, I have a problem with politics coming into gaming because people don't like politics, and I have a problem with you presenting a bald-headed dyke female to me because, like I said, the average man. And this one guy just comes and says, "I'm the average male." You know what I mean? Coming from his side, like, think you're gonna deceive me? No, bro. The average man doesn't want a bald-headed woman in real life, in general. Like, it's just not gonna happen. People want good-looking, you know what I mean, woman. You know what I mean? It's just, just the way that it works. You know what I mean? So don't sit here and try to manipulate things against me like that's gonna work, bro. It's not working as you see it, and it makes you mad. So you want to try to reinforce it like this guy. This is what he's doing. He's taking a screenshot of a tweet that I posted back in December. You guys can go take a look at it. See, I don't care. And he's trying to think that that's gonna like take me down or something or put some bad reputation on my character. It's like, bro, I don't care, and I don't care about the idiots that are deceived by somebody this dumb that is really going to fall for that and then start calling me the usual labels that people would call like, oh, you're a bigot or you're this and that. It's like, bro, I don't care what you think about me. Like you're a child to me with that type of mentality because you can't handle a simple construct of the majority of the gaming industry, as long as we've been playing video games, do not get any characters like that. And there's nothing wrong because it's Tatia Gabriel. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong because she decided to sign up. No, it's the way that you're presenting it. Why is it that every time you do want to do that, it's used in the wrong manner? And it's just not attractive. It's like, so I'm wrong because I want something attractive on the screen. My masculine aspect. It's not gonna work, dude. Grow up. So yeah, I don't like politics, and I don't want a bald headed woman. like I'm wrong for saying that. You know what I mean? It's like, but anyways, let's move past that. Like I said, you guys can go take a look at the thread. It's on the one where I exposed XVault. So the tweet is not that far down and it's right there. You can take a look at everything you want and see what I said. I know what I said. And I don't regret it. And I don't feel guilty. So yeah, deal with it. What happened? What? I'm speaking out about what I did. And I will not change my mind. Everybody knows the same damn thing. So yeah, nice try, loser. But getting back to this guy. These people, y'all, which I find funny, are incapable of having a conversation, right? It's like you could sit there and let's say like people get into something on sports, right? The next few minutes they're back playing on the field. This is what men do, right? And they're continuing. They may not agree on things. They may fight and argue a little bit, but they still have to like find a sense of come back to reality and be emotionally mature and ground themselves. Not start acting like women, starting up a bunch of stuff, gossiping about you, blocking you, being an unchild, unblocking you so they can post on your stuff, and then reblocking you again, and then and sitting there crying all day. Bro, what are you, a female, bro? You know what I mean? Because I feel like the world is full of a lot of this. These dudes start acting like women. What you blocking me for in that manner? Why can't you have a real conversation and come back down to come back into the present moment, let all that go and have a conversation? But no, look at this guy. He blocks me. This person blocks me. They blocks me. They want to try to frame me a certain way. Like I said, you acting like a woman. You're not acting like a man. Like where are all the men at? You know what I mean? I'm not seeing that. And this shit is pretty sad. So um, that's why I had posted this tweet right here. LMAO XVault blocked me after video yesterday. It already has 8 likes. I liked it, so I'm gonna save this for the future. Day is made because I kind of think it's funny. You know what I mean? But we're gonna get to some comments here in a second. Just a few comments, not that much. First, let's start off with this guy right here. All right, got to give you a little bit of entertainment into it too, because I just wanted to highlight this. This guy's really think this ponies. Phil treats y'all like trash. So he's saying that the PlayStation fanboy thinks that Phil is treating us like trash. Okay, that's what's going on over here, which I kind of find funny. Phil, my bots want all the games, and he's trying to contrast this onto the video I did yesterday. Xbox Next Gen console getting Steam as a PlayStation hurdle concern. First and foremost, let me correct you since you're this dumb. Phil Spencer has went to the ends to do what he can for the Xbox community. There's only so much he can do, and after Satya Nadella took over, they may have made some mistakes. We know he has, but Don Matrick is the one that made the biggest mistake. Then we saw that's what Jim Ryan did with the PlayStation brand. But they're not going to ever speak anything negative about PlayStation. It's only about looking over here and projecting negativity like they've been doing the last 9 years. And there's no balance of stopping either. And when we do it for a few months over here, I start crying like a little bitch. Like I said, not man. Man isn't like that. Knows how to take hardships. They don't know how to take anything, so they're not men. But Phil treats y'all like trash, right? Which, if you look at all the love and pro-consumer moves that Microsoft has been making, it's unbelievable. We're Play Anywhere, Game Pass, going back and forth between devices, maybe bringing Steam over here. My bots want all the games, which I kind of find funny. You don't have any. Everything is canceled. If you're just stuck over there, and you're getting all the Xbox games. You see this hypocrisy? It's unbelievable. All the games are coming to Xbox this year, a ton of them. There's so many games coming to Nintendo, and there's so many games that are constantly coming on PC from all of them besides Nintendo, but that's still so many games. And even if you were in all of the devices separately, so many individually only on one platform, you have more content that you ever have in your entire life of free-to-play games, with PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Extra, PS1 games. Like, you still don't have all the time today to play all that. If you want to get on Netflix, you got a lady friend, you got to work out, you got other stuff to do, you got family. You see what I mean? So all these devices combined together, right? You're thinking that Xbox don't have games? Yeah, you're out of your mind. That narrative is done. You're the one that don't have any games. You're playing a whole bunch of other people's games. We want to talk about what Sony is providing compared to what Microsoft is providing for me. As a PC gamer, I'm a high-end PC right now, and I own everything. They're providing me way more than Sony could have. So what are you talking about? Your statement is stupid and it doesn't make sense. It's just you trying to fire something and it just blows back in your face. Like they say in the British term, mate, you taking a piss in the wind? The wind is going back this way though. Taking a piss at yourself, man. Just like Sony did with the pisser technology. See, man, you can't win here. I'm just gonna outsmart you. And are we ready for this too? So this is what I find funny. You guys seriously think that the PlayStation first party library is some glorious library, as if not the benefit of getting, watch this, of getting all the benefits on Steam, Epic, and GOG without PlayStation exclusives. Do you know how much bigger that is? Sony don't release a lot of games yearly. So even the PS4 and some of the PS5 games that you have put on PC, what is that compared to the ginormous library that Steam has outside of that? Along with all the great old games, because that's what GOG means, on PC to play all these classics, even PlayStation games you don't even have. They were on PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 3. Yeah, what do you got to say about that? There's nothing you can really say about that because you just got owned and outsmarted again. You want to know why? Because I'm smarter than you. And I'm playing this little childish sandbox game. I don't think you're going to figure out my entire being by just watching me do videos here, but you still can learn a lot, though. Remember, we're playing this game here, and I'm playing this character on the camera. So at the end of the day, but I'm genuine, though. But at the end of the day, though, I just find it funny how some of these things, like the stuff you guys really do, it believe that you're somehow going to do some damage to me. You know what I mean? Like, I love myself too much, and I'm too intelligent for you to do any damage to me. And I don't care about the opinion of sheep and losers like you. Like, oh my God, you're coming to opinion me to death online. You're coming to talk about me. You know what I mean? It's like, what is your opinion going to do? There's no truth in opinion. Opinions don't really have any power unless you allow them to. So all this back talking and opinions and all this stuff you guys are doing, these little groups, and coming to take these screenshots and coming to block me on Twitter and make these stupid little posts. I mean, it's like, you're just a bunch of little children running around crying to me, trying to like think you can just brat your way and tear me down. It's like, bro, it's not gonna work. And it makes you mad because you don't have any power. And you feel powerless and there's nothing you can do about it. That's exactly what's happening. Deal with it. So let's go on to this guy. We got one more guy here. We're not gonna look into too much inappropriate comments, but what we are gonna do, oh, Dreamcast launched a new video. We're gonna have to take a look at that after that. You guys know how it goes right here. Okay, it's this guy again. I've highlighted him before, and I kind of just want you guys to see this because this is ridiculous. So Fossil comes on my page a lot. He says cool stuff. He says, you left out the PlayStation 5 games are cheaper on PC or Steam. He was telling me that. He's right. I should have said that. Or Steam, which means us Xbox gamers would pay less to play PlayStation 5 games on Xbox. This guy says, you're retarded. Okay. The personnel or the personal, I replied, you mean the person you replied to. Every time somebody says something like that, which I find interesting, these people, they make themselves look retarded in what they type. The person I replied to was talking about Xbox and Lane Pass. So now Game Pass is lame. Man, I have to say, man, just as a neutral person, you know what I mean? If you just be neutral and you think you're trying to make Game Pass look bad, it just really says a lot about your character. The one as lame as you, guy, not Steam. It's talking about Xbox and Lane Pass, not Steam. And most console gamers don't give an F, you see the cuss there, about PC. We already know how he types. We know what type of mentality he is. Yeah, I'm hard, though. I'm in the streets. I want people to see but you're really soft inside. Trying to pretend to act hard and type hard. Yeah, let me run my little gang. Yeah. You know, the little wannabe loser. I pump the shit out of you. But go over there and sit down, dog, because you know you don't type anymore after this. Don't give a F about PC or Steam because console gaming is best clown. A bold statement. I mean, I do love Nintendo the best. They are the best, but I don't know, man. I got to give some credit to PC gaming too. It's better than PlayStation and Xbox right now. And it has all Xbox and a lot of PlayStation on there right now. I'm just not going to say it's better than Nintendo, but I'm going to say they're both great for gaming in a great sense. Nintendo first party kings and the kings of the gaming industry. This is the reason why we have gaming, and they've proved that by the development of the best developers. And PC is third party king, the king of modding, the king of having custom. And I'm not trying to put one over the other. I'm just saying this is the best of both worlds right here. You know what I mean? The other ones are good too, man. I'm not downplaying Xbox or PlayStation either. I'm just being honest. If I had to do some rankings, it's going to be Nintendo and PC, and then PlayStation and Xbox after that. If you want to do that, because it's more like, what have you done from gaming since the beginning all the way to now? Let's take a look at the whole entire resume. You know what I mean? And Sega's also included in there for what they did as well too. And they're all good. But at the end of the day, it doesn't even have to be a hierarchy, but you kind of get what I mean. It's like Let's just be more professional on here. And if we're gonna say something like this, let's make sure we let people know why we think that, not just say stupid, unintelligent, low IQ, left brain, moronic behavior. Because that's what this guy is right here. He's a left brain idiot who's just speaking his little red chakra, blah, blah, blah. What I mean by that, he's at the very bottom of the spectrum of the pyramid. He's all the way at the bottom. He's an ignorant idiot. You guys know what I'm talking about, the people that understand that type of stuff. Just way at the bottom. And you could have some of those feelings a bit of your life and get back to your natural state. There are some people who are just very, very, very bottom. Their mentality, their spiritual progress, all that, they're just stuck there. And are there their whole life. It's very, very bad. So we play these games, but out of this, I go back into the gold. You know what I mean? I'm at peace with the universe. Like that's my real nature. But when we get on here, you know what I mean? You know how it is. So reality. They're not ready for that though. You don't want to challenge me being the being because you're just not ready. But you're kind of doing that here in a sense. So my higher intelligence is just gonna outsmart you, and you see it, and they get mad. You know what I mean? You're playing the game, man. Just relax. Be a man. Take it. You're gonna take some losses, bro. You know what I mean? You're gonna get slapped around and gonna get put in your place. And you're running to the sunlight, and you're not gonna be able to handle it. And you're gonna throw your little rainbow tears all over the place, and it's okay, man. All right. Respect the PC because everything is made on there. I respect everything. Don't be a little stupid little fanboy. Grow up. All of you. You're all little fanboys. You all need to grow up. And there's nothing wrong with being a fanboy, but there's something wrong with being a toxic, delusional fanboy that just starts acting like a 14-year-old in their 30s, right? You still entertain. Man needs his inner child. That's one of the most important things that comes from an aspect of your heart. But what you guys do is just act like losers, man. Nobody likes a loser, bro. People like losers who want to try to do better and better themselves, and they still won in a way by playing the fight fair and playing the game. It's like, you know what? He still did a good job, though. He got up and he's trying to better himself. So he's not really being a loser in that sense. He may have lost a match, but he's still acting like a winner. You guys don't know how to do that. Please grow up. All right, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Peace out. You know how it is. High quality content over here. Really good conversations, communication skills, debate skills. We can't have a debate, right? They're just blocking like little man, like little femboys. Because you know you're gonna lose. All right, y'all. Peace out.